Hello everybody, my name is Jason Pollock and I'm a volunteer for Elkhart County Works Together, and I'm just putting together this screencast today to kind of touch on a few of the highlights of referring groups. We're going to talk a little bit about how to get set up as a referring group. We're going to move along to the login process, how to log in as a referring group, and finally we will walk through the process of uploading members of your group into the skills bank, and then we'll turn around there at the end and kind of show you what that means to be registered in the skills bank through a referring group, and how that works as far as when people search looking for people to hire for work. So moving along, I'm going to try to move this along fairly quickly, so hopefully I don't forget anything. First things first would be, what's on the list, is how to set yourself up as a referring group, how to get referring group credentials. Well, the process is really easy, and it involves talking to a group of very friendly people, and that would be the administrators here at Elkhart County Works Together. There are several ways to reach somebody. Of course, you have the contact page right here. We have a contact and email link right here, and my personal favorite is the phone number right here. So yeah, feel free to give them a call, to contact somebody at Elkhart County Works Together, and just tell them what you're interested in. Explain to them, that you would like to find out more about becoming a referring group. And once you have that established, somebody from Elkhart County Works Together will assign you a username and a password. And you are going to use that username and password to log into the skills bank. And this is your own little piece of the skills bank right here. So we're going to move along to how to log in to the skills bank as a referring group. The process is the same. To log into into the skills bank as a referring group is the exact same process as logging into the skills bank as an individual, but there are some important differences, and we'll get to those. So what we're looking for right now is underneath the Programs tab, and there's the link right here that says Skills Bank, and that's going to take us to the Skills Bank homepage, and that's where we're at right now. In case I didn't mention the URL before, it's www.ecwt.org is the main page, and of course we're in the Skills Bank directory now. And the reason that I brought you here is not inherently obvious, because it's hidden from screen on this. See if I can move that over a little bit. There we go. I wonder how that was for you guys. Anyway, you gotta love new software. What we're looking for is right here, the login link up here in the top left corner of the skills bank page is what we're after. What what's going to let us log in. So of course the skills bank homepage here has lots and lots of great information, but this is what we're looking for right now. We're going to go ahead and click on that login link up there, and it's going to prompt us for our username and our password, which we have established. So I'm going to go ahead and use my referring group credentials, which I have established just for this occasion, and click the login. We'll give this a second. The program recognizes you using your username and your password information. It recognizes you as a referring group, and so all the adjustments are made to recognize you as a referring group. So here we are. You have a little bit of feedback. You are logged in as referring group, and of course demo group is our group name right now, and it tells us that we're ready. We can register members now using the link below, and also you may notice that there's also the same link up here. You can do the same thing. It's right next to the log out link. So we will go ahead and begin the registration process for a new member. And the first step in doing that is reading the disclaimer. Very important stuff here. I have gone through it many times myself, so I'm not going to go through that again right now. But it's definitely very important stuff. Needs to be talked about, needs to be agreed to. And that brings us to our next page, which is the sign up for work page. This is where we're going to gather our contact information. Great information here in regards to things that are important to know before you sign up for the skills bank. And like I said, this is some really great stuff, and a lot of thought and time went into crafting this list, so highly recommended. But then we get to the meat and potatoes of it here, which is actually creating the account. Now, don't ask me why I choose balloon. I'd have no real reason except for the fact that it's the first thing to come to my mind. I am just gonna create my account here. I don't know how to spell my name, but anyway. There we go, and we want nothing new and exciting here. I think everybody's been through this more times than they would care to count. And here's a good place just for a little bit of personal information. Let's submit that form. And that was part one of the process. Here's part two, which is the actual skills part. Once again, we have some important things to keep in mind as you're registering into the skills bank. And okay, see, I was just wanting to demonstrate our built-in features here for our password matching technology. Try to move along here. Okay, there we go. That's how that works. In case you don't get your passwords right, that's how you know. So anyhow, and then of course we have a list of if at last count I believe it was 100 different skills in 5 different categories. Everything ranging from oil changes to guitar lessons and everything in between. I mean, a wonderful array of skills that we are offering at this time. So I'm just going to stick with a basic automotive repair, which is, well, it depends on what it is, but I think I can handle that. So I will submit this form, and there you go. You have your confirmation page. Thank you. That's me, Balloon. And this is the link to my newly created personal page, but we're not too interested in that right now. Like I said, that was the process. That is what you will do for members of your organization who are interested in taking part in the skills bank, and that's pretty much it. Now, I promised you that we would touch on what this means to be referred to the skills bank by a referring group, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead and of course, if you wanted to do this again, refer another member, you have the link right here, so you can do this all day long. But I'm going to log out because we're done with that, and we'll let this program think. And we are back at the Skills Bank homepage. So from here, like I said, I'm going to come at this program like I am somebody looking to hire someone to change my alternator, which might happen. Once again, we have the disclaimer. I'm going to go ahead and agree to that because I've read it many times. And here we go. Once again, a lot of important information here about kind of what we do and what to look for. But I'm just going to go ahead and move along to the basic automotive repair. And this is where the user will select from any of our 100 categories. And here's a list of people who feel confident in their abilities to do basic automotive repair. And as you can see, I am listed right here. That's me, 10/21/2009, and I'm in this list with just a bunch of like-minded people who could also do basic automotive repair. But because I was uploaded as a referring group from, or as a member from our referring group here, people have the ability to filter the results there, and that kind of narrows it down. So here I am. I was referred to the skills bank by our demo group that we had set up here, and that's really just kind of helped narrow the search down for me. So it's a great thing to be referred to the skills bank by a referring group, and it's like it's a great way to just get involved. So that is my rundown of the basics of referring group and what it means to be a referring group and how that works. So thank you for working with Elkhart County Works Together, and that's all from me.